Hello and welcome to vlog number 31, 32, who even knows anymore? Vlog number something insane. I have to start work like any minute now, but I will just give you a brief overview of the books I have on the go. So today I'm going to be starting my buddy read with Chelsea of Tiger by Polly Clark. This is both one that we don't really want to read, but I was signed up to the proposed box and Chelsea signed up on my recommendation, got this box, and we were both very underwhelmed. So we always said we were going to read it together, and just 5-6 months after getting it, we're going to do it. So we've broken this down to about 50 pages a day to make it more manageable. So today we need to go up to page 53. So hopefully it shouldn't take me too long, but got that to do. I've also set myself a third of One by Jennifer L. Cahill to read. I wanted to read this all yesterday and I couldn't do it. So I'm on page 117 right now and I need to read up to page 227. So can I do it? We'll see. And also on that note, I need to read a bit more of Air of Fire. I was going to read up to page 113 yesterday, but I didn't get there. I got up to page 73. So if I could get up to page 233, that would be amazing. But yeah, that's a lot of book that needs reading. Rachel is doing sprints tonight, so I'm definitely going to be checking those out straight after, like as soon as I can, as soon as they come on. I was going to say straight after work. They don't start straight after work, Chloe. But yeah, definitely be checking those out and joining in, getting some of this reading done. I also need to edit last week's vlog. So, can she do it? Who knows? I'm just watching Rachel's reading sprints. I don't know how to explain what I'm doing with my hair. Something's happening. And she said, oh yeah, Chloe's got loads of unread books. She's got like 150. 150 unread books we think we have. And I said double it with loads of laughing faces. So just to shame myself more publicly, I have 283 unread books, and that does not include the book I'm currently 3 pages into. Yeah, I've got a few. Hello, good morning. It is Tuesday morning, and I didn't do any reading last night. Well, I did 25 pages or something like that of Tiger. I got to page 28, and I read this on Rachel's sprints, and I was just in a mood all night last night. I don't even have an excuse. Just the idea of picking up a book, I wanted to throw them across the room. So instead I had my little anime date with Cole, watched some Walking Dead. I actually had a really late night, the latest night I've had in ages, but I have no excuse for that because I wasn't reading. It was a weird night. My head was in a weird space. Anyway, sprints on Emily's channel tonight, so that gives me a bit more room to try and get up to date with everything. So I'm going to take this tab out. I'm aiming for up to page 101 of Tiger. Jokingly, I'm aiming for page 341 of Air of Fire. We know that's not going to happen, but I would kind of like to finish one. That's a lot though. They took me like all day to read those, so maybe just one more chunk of one. But yeah, get up to date with Tiger is the first plan, then get cracking on one. But yeah, Emily sprints are at 7, so that should be fun. It's me, Emily and Caris. And the other exciting thing we announced today, I will move sideways so I have room on my screen, is our read along for A Little Life. So me, Rachel and Rhiannon had been planning this for a little while, but we finally have a nice little graphic thanks to Rachel, so thanks again Rachel. But we'll be reading this over the first 2 weeks of June. There is a Discord channel for chats about it, and there will be a breakdown on the Discord channel of what to read every day to be up to where we are planning to be. And then there'll be a live show at the end of the month on Rhiannon's channel. So yeah, I'm really excited about it, so excited, but really daunted at the same time. So we will see how that goes. Those dates in June are pretty much my last few dates before college starts to get heavy again. So I guess we'll just see how it goes. But I'm excited. It's nearly 9 o'clock, so that means in about an hour my vlog for last week is going up, which always makes me smile. So yeah, let's try and get motivated, shall we? Hello, so I just got a question about this actually, but I have a new wireless charging station. If you saw my last vlog, the other one didn't work. So we're gonna try this one out, which I can't do while I'm filming, so I don't know why I'm showing you this. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I actually like it. So phone, then your watch wraps around here, and your AirPods plug in here. So I'm gonna see if it works and I'll let you know. Okay, I just filmed a clip that we've deleted already because what's the point? But it works for my phone and my watch, but not the AirPods. Apparently they might plug in backwards. No? But it's the AirPods that didn't work last time. Does anyone have... Why is this not charging? I really don't understand. It works in a normal phone charger. We hit 1.5k. Oh my god. I wasn't even going to film an update till later. All I'm going to say is this charger was a cheat. It says online that you need to buy an additional adapter to use if you want to charge your phone, your watch and your AirPods at the same time, which makes sense, you know, it needs extra power, but it actually means that you can't charge your AirPods at all unless you buy the extra adapter, which is like 20 quid. So seeing as I paid £20 for like the charger in itself, I will continue to only be able to charge one Apple thing at a time. I'm not paying the extra because I'm cheap. Hello, it is Wednesday morning and oh my god, I struggled to get out of bed today. I think I got out of bed at about 8:52 to start work at 9, so that's always fun. We're going to ignore the hair, we're going to ignore that I'm in yesterday's t-shirt, and let me just tell you about my reading, and then I probably won't update you till I've showered. But yeah, Tiger got up to date with where I wanted to be, so that's page 101, and got another 50 pages to read today, and oh my god, really enjoying it. Really enjoying it. So we have a teeny bit at the start about the actual tiger, and if I would have just read that, I would have DNF'd it. I was not interested in reading this. But then we follow Frida, who is working in at first a lab researching bonobos. I never know which is the right way to say it, but I say bonobo. I think it sounds nicer. Anyway, so she's researching that type of chimp, and they are my favourite animal completely. I have a teddy somewhere, I don't know where I've put it. I think it's been just misplaced in moving. But yeah, they're my favourite animal, so reading about them was so interesting. And then she ends up working in a zoo where she's got this whole little tribe. And yeah, really enjoying it. It's pleasantly surprising, but this cover, I know it's pretty, but it does not reflect what's happening in the story. Like, our main character's struggling with drug addiction and like dependency stuff, and that's just, I'm not getting that from this cover. So maybe it's more of a cover issue. Like, yeah, it's beautiful, but it doesn't match the book. I managed to do a little bit more. I read up to page 206, so I've got about 140 pages left to go, and sadly I'm not loving this. It is sticking to, like, there's not really a story. It just seems to be clunking on and on for the sake of it. We're 200 pages in and there's been one successful date with someone. Apart from that, we haven't got any like romantic relationships. I was going to pass it off and say, yeah, but does it really need a plot because it's a romance? But in that much, we've only had one successful date, let alone like a successful romance. So I don't know. I am going to try and finish this today. But yeah, that's it. So much to do today, including cleaning Bruce's cage. Bruce is looking so much better. That's about it, really. Nothing too exciting. Okay, so it's still Wednesday. I was just on a meeting for an hour and I was paying attention, but I had a micro nap. I'm pretty sure my eyes were closed and somebody asked me a question and they had to ask me multiple times before I realised I was even still in the meeting. And it's so embarrassing, but like, it's kind of funny at the same time. I've never been someone who would do that. I find it disgusting when people stop paying attention, but oh my God, I was asleep, just sat here. So yeah, probably slightly unprofessional. Oh well, I was gonna spend my lunch break napping, but I feel like it happened. Yeah, I've just got a message. I may actually have to respond to this immediately because I've fallen asleep already today. Hello, it is pretty late on Wednesday. I'm ready to climb in bed, but I thought I'd bring you an update first. That'll be Emily. Yeah, it is. But just to give you an update on what I've read tonight, I'm up to date with Tiger by Polly Clark. I'm really loving the bit we've just read, Frida's perspective, but we're just switching to a new perspective, which is Thomas. And I don't know how I'm going to find that bit because I was really enjoying Frida and the bonobo, whatever we're going to call them. Was really liking that bit and liking her as a character. I was getting Eleanor Oliphant vibes. I know that makes no sense, but that's what I was getting. And yeah, don't know how I'm going to like Thomas, but we'll see tomorrow. And then I also finished, Emily, I also finished One by Jennifer L. Cahill, and I really feel quite bad because I do not want to give this a negative review. I'm going to give it 3 stars. It would make a really good rom-com. Like, I can imagine this as a movie, but not a lot really happened in my opinion. I really struggled to care about the characters, and the use of ... was driving me crazy. I did put that in my Goodreads review, but I liked how it felt like a rom-com. I liked how many perspectives we got, but the use of ellipses drove me mental. So thank you. So I don't think the author will not be watching this vlog, but thank you so much to the author for giving me a copy of this book. I am so incredibly grateful. But yeah, I just wasn't the biggest fan, I'm afraid. I'm sorry. But yeah, so that means I've got my sprints tomorrow with some lovely ladies, and I'm gonna try and read this straight after work. I've got so many different things I need to do tomorrow. But then the other thing I will be picking up is Air of Fire, because I've got a long way to go. I don't want to do any more reading tonight. I'm going to watch The Walking Dead or annoy Cole. We will see which one happens. But yeah, feel pretty good. I finally finished a book. Hello, it is Thursday right now, and I'm sure you will notice something very different about my face. I have done the full spiel that I was supposed to do for this company in my June TBR, so make sure you do check that out if you want more details about why I have these on my face. But we have these lovely pair of glasses. I'm sort of in love. I'm going to keep them on for the rest of the day with how cute is this case? But my little calf kidsons are sitting in here very happily. And yeah, I just thought I'd show you them, and I'm probably going to keep them on for the rest of the day. They do feel slightly different to my prescription, which I know is silly because my prescription is my prescription and they've put the same one in here. But yeah, you know when you get new glasses and you can't see anything? That's how I feel. It might be because they're way bigger as well. Like, there's more that's being told to me how it should look, if that makes sense. I need to get back to work now. I just finished my June TBR and I'm scared. It's a scary looking... That's not going to happen in June. But yeah, I need to sort that out, get it edited before my little holiday and scheduled to go up. But time to get back to work. Good morning. It is Friday morning and I'm already having a rubbish day. But we're not going to dwell on it. I know we can't have good days every day, and that is the downfall of me vlogging every single week, because you see all of my moods. So we're not in a great mood. I don't know if I vlogged yesterday, tell you I had like the strangest fall ever, or I was crossing the road and I literally tripped over nothing, and yeah, I'm in quite a lot of pain actually. Which is stupid, I know, but I'm just not in a good mood. I thought I'd update you though. I did my reading sprints last night and they were lots of fun, and I got a fair amount of reading done, not as much as I normally would I guess, but I read my buddy read section of Tiger. And I've gone from loving this to hating it again, because we were literally following a guy who was following a tiger, 50 pages. So the next bit does go back up to a different person's perspective. So maybe we're just going to follow the tiger a bit more. And then we have someone else's. It says edit, but I'm going to presume this is like edit or something. But yeah, another 50 pages of maybe him following the tiger to read today. The joy. I did read a little bit more of Air of Fire as well. I'm now on page 160, so I read a tiny bit. I'm gonna work as hard as I can today. For actual work, I've scheduled a lot of videos. I think I only have I just have my weekly vlogs to sort out for when I'm going away and stuff. Going away for a week really screws with your YouTube schedule, like wow. Yeah, just my weekly vlogs to sort out, but that's fine. I'm just really down. Karis is doing reading sprints tonight though. I believe it's 6, so I'll be jumping on those, try and get some reading done. Yeah. Hello, just wanted to bring you a really quick update, and wow, I can never concentrate when these glasses are on my face. I always feel like I look so different. I guess I'll see when I'm editing how different I really look. But just to bring you a quick update on the day, it is currently like just gone 7 o'clock on Friday. I'm like freshly showered, I'm in my comfy clothes, I've got fluffy socks on, I've got a blanket, like we're loving life. So I thought I should probably bring you a booktube update. I did have a package that I was going to pretend didn't arrive because it's not like my book haul's too big already. But I have Come Back to Me by Mila Gray. I have heard nothing about this. I think Sydney told me about it, and it's a adult or new adult romance. I did get this secondhand on Amazon, but it said very good condition. So obviously a complaint has been lodged because you just saw what happened to it. But yeah, I'm really excited to read this because I feel like it's going to be a very cute time. Oh no, it is adult. So home on leave in sunny California, Marine and local Lothario Kit Ryan finds himself dangerously drawn to his best friend's sister, Jessa, the one he can't have. But Kit's not about to let a few obstacles stand in his way, and soon Jessa's falling for his irresistible charms. That's all I'm going to read. It seems like a really fun, easy time, and I'm thinking of like reading it even if we go to the beach near us, which is an hour away and disgusting. Like, it's a good beach read. Then I have read my pages of Tiger for the day, and unfortunately it's continuously going downhill. We finished the second perspective and we're moving on to a third tomorrow, and I just want to go back to the first one, so I guess we'll see. It was, at the start it was a 3.5 star, and it's gone down to probably a 2.5 now, so we will see what happens. And then I've started Birdie by Jess Valence. I'm rude. I'm on page 144, so really not that much to go. I'm about halfway through, just over halfway through. It's 260 something pages, and Bruce is running around his cage. I'm gonna have to go huddle him in a minute. But yeah, started on this one. This is a YA. It kind of just feels like a contemporary for now, but I'm getting vibes that it's going to go much darker. But this far in, it's just a contemporary. I'm not loving it. I'm not hating it. I don't have any really strong opinions. So yeah, I don't really know. But I guess we'll see. So I'm going to try and finish this one tonight. I'm watching Sprints with Caris. What can you see her if I pan around? There's Caris. So I'm on her sprints, well, watching her sprints. We've done one so far, so there's going to be at least another like hour and a half of solid reading, so I can definitely finish this, and I'd like to. And then I would like to pick up Killing for Company by Byron Masters again. You may have seen I started that in a vlog and I read like 5 pages, so I would love to carry on with that. But yeah, I'm dropping Air of Fire for the weekend. I think that's my evening in the weekdays, a little bit of reading. I'm gonna go cuddle Bruce. I can hear him. I'm sorry, I get too happy about Bruce being around. Hello. Hi. Come cuddle. Come on. Go round the bowl, not over it. Hello. Hi. Where do you think you're going? Oh. Come on. Come on. Look, it's you. It's you. It is, look. Hello. Hello, Bruce. Good morning. It is Saturday morning, and it looks like I didn't document what I thought of Birdie, which is weird. Anyway, just checking, I did finish that and I ended up giving it 3 stars. I'm not sure whether that's an accurate rating. I wanted to give it a 2 because the ending was so predictable, but then I didn't know whether it was predictable because I've read a lot of YA thrillers and it was actually really clever, or whether it was silly. I don't know. I checked Goodreads and loads of people say it's really clever, and I worked it out. But I mean, it was fine. Maybe I do need to lower the rating. I don't know. It can stay at a 3 for now. But yeah, I'm just about to sit down and read the bit of Tiger I need to today. And basically, I probably won't move from my perch here today. I might go out in the afternoon and get a couple of bits and bobs that I need. Just go to the shop. I don't know. But read Tiger. I can then pick up Air of Fire if I really want. Or last night I did read a tiny bit more of Killing for Company. I read like 6 pages, so not that much at all. But I could try and read some more of this because I do want to read it this month. I'm just a bit intimidated by it. But yeah, I'm just going to sit and read. I don't know why I'm updating you, really. Yay, we have an unboxing. I feel like it's been a while since I've had an Amazon box kicking around in here. I know I've just realised my thunderstorms thing is still on. That's me needing background noise apparently to read while I wait for sprints later. Steph is doing some at 1, but I think it's with a lot of the bigger booktubers, and sometimes they aren't the most productive for me. But yeah, I'm gonna try them out anyway. Nearly cut my finger off with my handy little box cover. This is the biggest waste of a box ever, but it is a thing for my desk, because I just have a plain white desk and everything in this room is pink. You can't quite see it from here, but if I just quickly pan you round, everything is pink. So I needed some more pink on my desk apart from just my lamp. Okay, it's a little bit smaller, I think, than I originally thought, but it's just like a non-slip mat to go under my laptop and stuff. I thought it was cool. Oh, it's a little strap so you can store it. Oh, isn't that clever? So, okay, this was not very exciting, but I hope you enjoyed this. So I just finished a kind of book, and I randomly decided to pick this up. It was in my most recent book haul. A lot of people said they read it in one sitting and it was amazing, and I just had to read it. I don't know what was pulling me to do it today, and it's broken me. This is a story about Addie, who is autistic, and Addie knows that sharks are more interesting than dolphins. I don't really know what to say about it right now. I think I'm gonna have to leave like better thoughts for my actual wrap up, but 5 stars. I would like to curl into a ball and cry for a while. This was so powerful, and yeah, I really liked this, like, a lot. And now I'm going to be switching back to my Dennis Dilson book, so going from this middle grade about autism to a adult true crime about a serial killer, like, is a bit of a weird move, but I'm so glad I fit this into today. So glad. And it turns out that was my 100th book of the year. Isn't that crazy? I've read 100 books so far this year, so I am 56 books ahead of my goal, ahead of schedule, I know what I meant, of 120 books. This is madness, pure madness. Yeah, just had to document that. Okay, so it's now past 4 o'clock, and I did try and turn my window into a reading nook, but it turns out that the shelf, windowsill, you know, is not wide enough for me to sit on. So I spent a lot of time trying to rearrange things to do that, and then realised I should have probably checked how wide it was. But I've taken the big flower I had off there and made it look a bit nicer. My reading's going very, very slow, so I have read a tiny bit more of Dennis Nilsen. I'm at page 48 now, but I feel like I'm gonna have to tackle it in chunks. So I've read the arrest chapter and I've read the origins chapter, so I'm moving on to childhood, and it's quite dense. So I've just read about the origins of like this Scottish town, and I don't care. So we'll see how that's going. I want to get back to how he dismembered people, not like the fact of people's last names in a Scottish town. I have picked up The Suitcase Kid. If you've been watching all of my vlogs, you'll know I was going to include this in April to read 30 books in 30 days because it's mini. But I stopped at like 30 pages and I didn't want to leave it ongoing for that long. So I'm just going to finish it off. I don't really know what I'm reading today. I'm just picking up anything I really feel like. I should get back to Heir of Fire. Maybe I should at least try and get up to the page chunk. And then originally I had planned to start Thirst today, and this has 3 individual books in it. So maybe I could try and read half of the first book or something. I don't know. Too many books on the go and I just don't have enough time. I am going to order a Chinese though to get it delivered as soon as they start delivery because I want food. Okay, it is just gone 5 now. I still haven't ordered food, but I have read all of The Suitcase Kid by Jacqueline Wilson. I'm going to leave this one unrated because I just don't know what I think about it. I am in the fortunate position that my parents are still together, and this is all about a kid whose parents have split up, and she's just trying to figure out where she fits into her parents' new lives with new partners. And yeah, I never had to experience that, fortunately. I know a lot of people do, and I had a lot of friends in school whose parents are splitting up and were dealing with that. So I feel like this could be really beneficial for a kid whose parents have split up, but for me, like, I just got nothing out of it and I was bored. So yeah, But I've finished it now, and I'm going to order food and decide what book I'm picking up next, but I won't update you until I've actually done some reading. I'm not even going to show you how much is in here this time. You can see. I'm very excited. Okay, sorry if there's barbecue sauce on my face. I'm midway through eating, but I'm very excited. So I was told there was a little something on the way. This is not a little something, so we're going to find out together. No, this is far too expensive just to be one thing. Wait, this is from a completely different person. Oh my God, so I have The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. Oh, this is, oh, it's gorgeous. And this is from Leandra. This is such, oh my God. And it says, this is a gift for you because I really love your videos. It's a thank you for all the time that you put into YouTube. I am literally gobsmacked. This is the nicest gift. I don't have words. I don't. Apart from just thank you so much. It's completely, nobody ever has to buy me anything. And I feel like I say that so many times, and I'm not saying it to say it. I'm saying it as a fact. Like, this is too nice, and I may have to go and cry, and I think I will cry after I open this next box. Okay, I can't hold it up because my address is on the top. This box is full. Well, I mean, we have some air, but Christ almighty. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to go cry. So everything in this box is from Gecko, who I am in the same Facebook group as, and recently found out that they've been watching my vlogs too, and that the content I make is making them smile. So I'm looking at some, I'm going to cry. Okay, we have some tropical mango candy kittens and some Eat and Mess candy kittens, which, okay, as I said, you don't have to get me anything. This is enough to make me cry. Oh my God, okay, so we have Solitaire, Nick and Charlie, and Heartstopper Volume 4. Oh my God, like, this is ridiculous. Okay, right, let's read through the notes. So, tropical mango candy kittens. Candy kittens make me happy, so I hope this makes you smile. Definitely makes me smile, and I love these, so I had to get them from you for the other ones. Okay, then Nick and Charlie. I love Nick and Charlie, and this is just perfect. Solitaire. This is one of my favourite books of all time, and I hope you enjoy it too. Nice. And Heartstopper Volume 4. As soon as I saw your vlog, I knew you needed the next volume, so I had to get it for you as an Alice Oseman super fan. I'm dropping everything and reading this tonight. Like, I don't know how to thank you both. Both completely over the top. I will cry myself to sleep tonight, but oh my God, you've made me so happy. Obviously, I do not do YouTube to get gifts. I hope nobody thinks that. I don't do my vlogs to get gifts. And it does make me feel really guilty when I get such amazing presents, and I wish I could buy you all presents back. I can't, but I really wish I could, and I would love to. If I win the lottery, hold me to it, I will do it. But this is insane. I'm going to stop talking because we've been here a while, but I can't express how much I appreciate it. Hello, happy Sunday morning. Took me forever to get out of bed this morning. It is only like 9 o'clock, I think. It's 9:02. But I woke up at about 7 and just haven't moved. So I just wanted to talk you through my plans for the day. Showering is on there. I might pop out and get like milk and orange juice and bread, the boring essentials, at some point today. I don't have to. So what I did last night is I reread volumes 2 and 3 of Heartstopper. I know I've literally only just read Heartstopper, but I reread number 1, so I didn't want to go straight into number 4. It felt weird not rereading 2 and 3. So reread 2 and 3. So that means I can sit this morning and read volume 4, which I'm so excited to do. I think, is there going to be 5? I think there's going to be 5, so I'm not expecting a perfect wrap up to this. But yeah, I'm really, really excited to read this, and I'm going to do it as soon as I film this clip. My other plans for the day, I think I'm gonna finish Tiger. So I was supposed to finish it tomorrow, but I might just try and get this crossed off the list because I can't wait to have it done. And then my brain will have to decide between these. I need to carry on with them. Why do I keep putting them off? I do really want to read this. If you haven't watched my TBR or anything for this month, Thirst was a series that I read as a teenager and thought it was the absolute best thing since sliced bread. And I just bought them to reread them about 3 years ago and haven't. So this one has 3 books in it. Last Vampire, Black Blood and Red Dice, and I think I've only ever read The Last Vampire out of those before. I read all the books out of order, and yeah, I just feel like this is going to be amazing, but I need to get into it. Okay, right, we've sorted the plan. So number 1, number 2, number 3, up to where I was supposed to get at the end of a day, so halfway through, no, less than halfway, but number 3, then number 4. I'm going to tab this up to show the 3 individual books and maybe halfway through each book. Cool. Glad we agree. I'm going to say that I'm okay. I'm not okay. This was the best one yet, by far. And I want to read it again. I don't know why this has impacted me so much, but like I just want to die. This is so good. Oh dear. 5 stars if it wasn't obvious. And yeah, I'm going to carry on with my day. So I just want to shout out a thank you to Laura for this face mask. I feel like I'm rocking it. It's very wet. It's not very fun. But yeah. I'm going to chill and sit with this on for however long. I should have checked the packet, but it's quite something. Hello, it is now 1:20 on Sunday, and I finished my audiobook, which was A Spark of Light by Jodie Pico, the audiobook said. I still can't get used to it every time I put these glasses on. I don't know what to do with them. Anyway, yeah, I enjoyed it, but I did have to give it 3 stars. So my thought processes here are I didn't like it because I didn't realise until 60% of the way in that it was told in a reverse timeline. Around 40% I started getting really confused, as you can imagine when you don't realise something is being told backwards. So yeah, I was a little bit confused, and then when we got to 60% I realised that was why. And I just think, 1, it should have been more obvious. 2, why didn't I work it out? So had to knock it down a bit for that. But what I did really appreciate about this book, it is a story about a shooter that comes in and takes hostages in a, we're going to say reproductive clinic, because I don't want to keep calling it an abortion clinic when that's not what some of the people were there for. So it was like a women's health centre, I think it was called. But yeah, did a lot of abortions, and there were protesters outside, and that was we had it explained just about how it runs. I think they were saying it was the only one in Mississippi, I don't know, one of the M states. And yeah, I really did appreciate this book because I know my personal stance on abortion. I think we're all entitled to our own opinions on that. Is a very personal issue, I think, to have your own opinion. But the book did give us pro-life and pro-choice arguments, and a whole spectrum in between, and all of them were explained. There were lots of detail and reasoning for each options, and also in this book we had very detailed descriptions of how the abortions were performed. So at one point there was one of a 15-week-old fetus, and it was hard to read, actually. Yeah, and I think it was a really, really good book in that sense, but the actual telling of it was very poor. So I feel like this could have been a 5-star if it was just told the right way around, in my opinion. But yeah, like from start to finish, not finish to start, back to a little bit of finish, if you get my point. So yeah, I've done my face mask. My face smells lovely. I've tried to pluck my eyebrows a little bit. I'm not good at eyebrows. So now I need to read Tiger. I don't really want to. So I'm going to make a cup of tea and get cuddled up and carry on with that. I was going to go out and get some essentials. It is sunny. Should I go out? If I go out, we know I'll go to the charity shops. It will happen. Or should I go outside? think I'm gonna go outside. Time to show you random things I bought while I was out, including a fruit cocktail because it was 99p. This cute mug, look at that. The cutest pencil sharpener you have ever seen. And some chopsticks because I keep eating, like when I get my sushi and stuff, I use the reusable chopsticks. I want more things to eat with chopsticks. And yeah, completely worthwhile trip outside. So I'm just heating up my dinner. Apologies for the microwave. But I assume I'm one of this 5, but there are 4 people waiting. We have an hour to go. And we have a comment. Like, I'm just so grateful for things like this. This just makes me so happy. And oh my God, is this the return of Rachel's reading rambles? It is. Oh my God, I'm here for this. Okay, we have 13 minutes till the sprint and I'm gonna throw up. Like, I just ate a lot of yesterday's Chinese food and I genuinely feel like I'm gonna be sick. I mean, I'll be fine. I might just address it at the start in case I do disappear, but I do not feel good. I'm gonna try and drink this whole thing of water. I don't know what, I mean, I eat like day after Chinese food all the time. I'm sure everyone does, but something is not sitting good at all. Bit of an idiot. Also, I'm hopefully gonna finish Tiger in the first sprint because I've only got a smidge left. I'm hoping that there is just enough people in the chat commenting to keep me like continuously going. I feel like I need that push, that chattiness, because now I'm just talking to myself. I feel like I could easily stop and throw up, but if I know people are watching and talking, then hopefully it should go out okay. I'll let you know. I'll hopefully do an update when I come off the sprints to tell you what I read tonight, and let's, fingers crossed, I don't update this on Monday morning like usual. Guys, there are 30 people waiting. 30 people. That is madness. But oh my God, this is amazing. Hello, it is now Monday morning. Of course we didn't get a Sunday night Chloe update. I had such an amazing time on the sprints. At one point we hit 102 people watching and it just fills my heart with such happiness. And yeah, it was just such a lovely time that I kind of was absolutely shattered after those finished and just went to sleep. But to tell you what I did, I finished Tiger, but I can't show you it because I've already wrapped it up to send to Emily because I think she will actually really enjoy it. I just didn't. I settled on a 1.5 star rating, which I know is very, very low. The one bit I really liked was like a 4 star and the rest of it was a no star. Like it would have been a DNF if I wasn't buddy reading it. So yeah, 1.5 stars. And I'm going to send this off to Emily at some point this week. I know I have to go to the post office at some time, so I thought I'd get it all ready. Done that. Then I read quite a lot of Heir of Fire. I'm now on page 341. So I think I read about 200 pages, maybe a little bit less. Oops, dropped that. But yeah, enjoying this a little bit more, but it feels like a 3 star, and I don't want to give one of the Throne of Glass books 3 stars, but it's a 3 star right now, and I don't like that. But yeah, and then I didn't start Thirst at any point. I just carried on reading Heir of Fire past where I wanted to. So that's really all I have to say. As I said, sprints went really well. I'm really grateful to any of you guys that were on the sprints. Made me so happy, and they are running again for next Sunday. I've already set them up, so if you go onto my videos and upcoming live streams, you'll be able to set a reminder there. Or I could leave a link in the description. I'll leave a link in the description for you. Emoji of the video. If you watched to this far, please leave me a blue emoji. What really made me giggle, I don't know why it made me laugh so much, is when I was live streaming, Cole messaged me to let me know that my nails matched my book. So if you could leave me a blue emoji, that would be very much appreciated. I absolutely love it that some of you guys make it to the end of my vlogs. It makes me so happy, it puts the biggest smile on my face, and you can't understand how much I appreciate it. It really does make my week when people leave me the emojis. So blue emoji please for this video. And yeah, that is it. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in next week's.